So we went over the vocabulary words اللي كانوا unfamiliar بما معنى. Unfamiliar, what does it mean if I say that these words are unfamiliar? أيوة غير مألوف علينا بما معنى. So we went over the vocabulary words that were unfamiliar for us. So I want us to watch the video again after we've seen these vocabulary words or we've learned these vocabulary words. بس إيش المطلوب منكم هلا؟ إذا لسه في كلام unfamiliar vocabulary words that are new to us, write them down, اكتبوهم. Okay? Hello? Okay, so let's go ahead and re-watch the video, this time with our new vocabulary words, and write down anything that is still unfamiliar. نكتب الكلام اللي هلا يعني بالاعتبار جديد علينا أو أول مرة يمر علينا.
Wake up, Hannah. Wake up. You're going to be late for school. Oh, just 5 more minutes, Mom. I'm so tired. Wake up now. Don't make me come in there. It's Friday the 13th. You can't be late today. Okay. I'm up now. Friday the 13th. Who cares? I hope I passed that English test. Why am I so nervous? I don't like this subject. And Mrs. Collins is so demanding. She never settles for anything less than perfection from her students. Oh, I just need to pass, please. Oh my God, what's that? Oh no, my mirror. Where did you come from? Shoo, go away. I can't believe it. My new mirror. Where did that cat come from? I've never seen a black cat around this neighborhood. That's strange. Probably just a stray cat. Hannah, I'm coming. That cat, it just appeared out of nowhere. And my mirror, why did it have to break today? People say Friday the 13th is cursed. Could there be some truth to it? I mean, it's just a day, right? But then again, the cat, the mirror, it's just too weird. And that English test, oh, I hope it did not affect the test. I wonder how Collins graded it. She's usually strict, but it put in so much effort this time. English is such a tough subject for me. What's that sound? Hello? Anybody there? Probably I just misheard. Good morning, class. Today is the day we've all been waiting for. I'm giving the distribution of your English test results. I must say, the results this time were quite varied. Some of you showed remarkable progress, while others, well, there's room for improvement. Let's start with the good news. The highest score in the class, with an impressive 98%, belongs to Jake. Excellent work, Jake. Your dedication is evidence. I'm so nervous. I really hope I did okay. Me too. I just hope I'm not the worst. And on the other end, we have a few students who need significant improvement. Please don't be me. Please don't be me. Please, please, please. Particularly Hannah. I was surprised by your result. Your score was much lower than expected. I don't know what happened. I thought I had prepared well. Anna, this isn't the end of the world. However, you need to reflect on where you went wrong. Come see me after class and we can discuss strategies to help you improve. Yes, Mrs. Collins. Okay, let's get back to today's lesson. I can't believe this. How could this happen to me? Why me? Wait, what's that? It's that sound again. Oh my God. What's wrong, Hannah? There's someone outside of the window. Someone's outside. Yes, yes. There's nobody out there, Hannah. That's right. We are on the 4th floor. How could there be anyone outside? But I saw him. Calm down, Hannah. It's all right. Maybe you're just too tired and imagined it. Do you need to rest in the school nurse's office? No, Mrs. Collins, I think I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, Mrs. Collins, thank you. Okay. Just tell me if you need anything, okay? Okay, thank you. Everyone, get back to your seats, please. Let's continue our lesson. Are you okay, Hannah? I hope so. Did you really see a man? Yes, I even heard his footsteps. He was right there, smiling at me. That sounds creepy. But I do hope I just imagined that. Yeah, if it was real, it would be terrifying.
Everyone, it's children who suffer the most.
Mrs. Collins, may I come in? Of course, Hannah. Please sit down. I wanted to discuss your test results with you. I was surprised by my score, Mrs. Collins. I thought I had prepared. Let's review your test, Hannah. I noticed you struggled with the reading comprehension section. You missed out on key details in the passage. Yes, I found the passages quite lengthy and got confused with the options. It's common to feel overwhelmed. Let's focus on how you can improve. Here are some strategies specifically for testing. Always read the questions first before the passages. This gives you a clear idea of what information to look for. Highlight or underline key phrases or words in the question. It helps in quickly identifying answers. Manage your time wisely. Don't spend too much time on a single question. If you're stuck, move on and come back to it later. Double check your answers. Sometimes reading a question again can give a new perspective. Stay calm and composed, even if you find some questions challenging. Panicking will affect your overall performance. Hannah, wake up, Hannah. Hannah, wake up. Are you okay? Where am I? What's happening? You're in English class, Hannah. You were having some sort of nightmare. I dreamed that I had a bad day. My English test had the lowest score. Then a lot of weird stuff happened and it was so real. Are you kidding? Hannah, you got the highest score. Mrs. Collins even praised you in front of the class. What? No way. I can't believe it. You can check it yourself. Well, class dismissed. I gotta go home now. Bye, Hannah. Bye, Diana. Is this for real? I have the highest score? Maybe things are finally looking up for me. And it was all just a dream. Let's go home. Huh? Oh, no, 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 no. This can't be happening. I have to get out of here. A way out. Oh, no. But who are you? Why do you keep following me?
I am your worst nightmare.
Well, well, well. Do you have the same fear? English haunts you even in your dreams? You're afraid of English class and English conversations? You're no more. Follow our YouTube channel. Learn English with Jessica to practice English every day.
Were there any words that were still unfamiliar to us? Were there any words that were still unfamiliar? Any words that were still unfamiliar?
بس والله ما لحقنا نكتب.
أنا هيك
limiting.
راح أبعت لكم الفيديو كمان.
No, there is no word unfamiliar. No. We see all of word.
بس برضو كل الأحوال طبعا راح أبعت لكم الفيديو برضو.
Okay.
So we do have homework about this video. And we have vocabulary words. So homework, there's more than one part. Rewatch the video. Bring me a list of unfamiliar vocabulary words that you learned from the story with their meanings. Okay? And a question about superstition. Do you believe in superstitions? Are you superstitious? What superstitions are there in your culture? المرة الجاي we have a spelling bee. This is going to happen during the lecture من خلال وقت المحاضرة.
مس هذا واجب؟
هدول الاثنين واجب برضه راح ابعث لكم اياه على الجروب بس اني يعني عشان يضل عندكم. وهذا مش واجب بما معناتها spelling. It's not homework per se. انتوا بدكم تجهزوا عشان بداية المحاضرة الجاي راح اسألكم على الكلمات بدي اياكم تكتبوهم يعني spelling بنفس الوقت. اوكي؟
يعني هو حلو انه زي ما حكيتي انه يكون واجب بس انه نناقش انه نحكي in English.
I'm sorry.
about انه نحكي نفسر انه نكون هي conversation انه مش في كتابة انه نحن المحاضرة الجاي نقعد نحكي بالموضوع in English كل واحد على حدة
هذا
انه ايش.
الموضوع مش رح نحكي فيه هلا. انه yes we will discuss it ما اختلفنا بس برضه بدي اياكم تسلموني اياه homework انه برضه يوصلني اشي مكتوب مش بس نحكي فيه. يعني both. And finally, we have words for spelling. ما في word ناقص المفروض هنا 10. There it is, unlucky. احكي وين راح. So there are words for spelling. Next lecture at the beginning راح أطلب منكم قولوا جماعة الأونلاين ممكن تكتبوا لي إياهم إيميل بنفس الثانية. بس من دون غش. هلا here in the classroom ورقة بنفس الثانية أنا راح أنادي الكلمات and I want you guys to spell them. أساس برضو شوي نقوي spelling تاعتنا. So these are the words for our spelling: superstitious, strict, dedication, nervous, confused, nightmare, overwhelmed, tough, cursed, unlucky. وهذا the basic sentence construction tenses مش لكم لسه. And also بدي اخذ attendance قبل ما نكمل المحاضرة، اعتبروه فاصل اعلاني هذا. عشان I didn't take attendance at the very beginning. Okay, let me see. Hadil, into your right in front of me. Oops. Okay. Nada Ahmad,
Yes.
thank you. Iman,
Yes, miss.
Iman اسم عيلتك please.
إمام محمد أبو مطر، سألتيني كتير يا مس.
بنسى يا مس. أبو
إمام
مطر.
محمد أبو مطر.
ميسر موجود مكتوب مع اسم العيلة. فرح. فرح.
Yes.
فرح.
أيوة معنا.
And your family name please.
فرح درادات.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Noor.
Yes, miss.
And your family name.
نور أبو مطر.
برضه أبو بحكي
نور
عندي أكثر من أبو مطر أنا. تقربوا لبعض تقربوا لبعض ولا لا؟ جد؟
جد عمتي.
إيه؟
عمتي بتكون.
الله يخليكم لبعض.
تسلمي حبيبتي.
Okay.
بس بعتنا لك الواجب الماضي على الإيميل، شفتيه؟
Let me check. المفروض I think yes. إيمان 3/5.
جد مس 3/5؟
كان في أغلاط بسيطة.
أنا بعثت لك الواجب.
بدي نوقف السكرين شير عشان حرام نشوفوا جريدز الكل. yeah. نور أبو مطر 5/5.
اه
Where did we go? Here. هلا رح بعث لكم كل شيء واتساب. بس في كمان شغلة بدي أحكي معكم فيه اللي هو السيلبس تاعت الكورس. هلا إحنا صرنا مخلصين level 1 so we're not going to talk about level 1 right now. We are going to talk about this level. وبرضه راح أبعث لكم السيلبس. But first off, this is my name, this is not my email. Oh goodness, this is not the email. This is my personal email. Love it. And it just talks about the course description. فيكم تقرأوا هالشي على راحتكم. Course rules إنه الحضور إجباري. Again, you can read this on your own. Course objectives. أنا بدي إيش؟ وين أوديكم؟ Reading اللي هو level 2 or we can call it level B as well. اللي هو بيكون مشمول في reading comprehension, writing, and introduction to the basics of conversation. هلا we're going to analyze texts in this course, identify the main ideas, and summarize these texts. We're going to talk about figures of speech, which we already did, بس برضو نتعمق أكتر من خلال analyzation of the texts. We're going to be engaging with different genres, fiction, non-fiction, news. يعني مش رح يكون نفس type of story كل مرة يعني. Some days I might bring you guys a news article. Other days it will be fiction. Other days it will be non-fiction. It really truly depends. Being able to answer questions based on literary passages had برد reading comprehension. إنه إحنا الهدف بهذا الكورس مش بس نقرأ لأن نكون فاهمين إيش عم نقرأ and we can answer questions about what we are reading. Basic sentence construction اللي هو our setting stone for beginning writing. We will be analyzing texts as we already mentioned, introduction to writing, introduction to conversation. And at this level, students will be assigned homework such as preparing a presentation, essays, and to prepare for in-class discussions and debates, in addition to the homework that they are more acquainted with. هلا كبدايات احنا لسه بناخد homework عادي. لقدام رح أبلش أطلب منكم مش بس discussions، ممكن أطلب منكم تعملوا لي a PowerPoint presentation for example تشرحوا لي عنها. أعطيكم يوم أنا مش رح أشرح اليوم إلكم، أنا بداكم أنتوا تشرحوا لي جيبوا لي إشي جديد. I want it to be very interactive this class, and here at Leaders بنحاول ما نطبق the traditional teaching method. We try to make it the students' classroom as well, not just for the teacher. Finally توزيع العلامات راح يكون بالتالي 10 علامات for participation. أنا بالنسبة لي participation as long as you are participating. حتى لو مثلا أجوبتكم غلط مش مهم، المهم إنه النية إنه عم بتحاولوا، هاي يعتبر participation. 20 for quizzes. We will be having quizzes, by the way. 20 for homework and 50 for the final exam for a total of 100 possible points. By the way, I just want to touch up on something بخصوص الquizzes. ممكن أنا أصدمكم quiz، مش شرط أنا أكون مخبريتكم قبل ما تيجي إنه هاي اليوم في quiz. ممكن أنا اليوم أوكي اليوم في quiz، يلا الكل جاهز؟ Finally, late work will not be accepted without a serious and compelling reason. And if a student is absent, it is his or her responsibility to study the material which he or she missed. And we have the percentage grade scale. So final grades assigned for this course will be based on the percentage of total points earned and are assigned as follows. So if you get from 90 to 100 on your final course grade, that's excellent work. 80 to 90, good. 70 to 79, average. 60 to 69, poor. نلاحظ إنه إحنا عندنا scale مش على 50. علامة النجاح 60 وفوق من 100 مش 50. So 0 to 59% failing work. Finally, an important note about this course, a prerequisite of moving on to the next level is having passed the levels previous to it, okay? And I'm still sharing my screen. فإيش بدنا نجهز للمرة الجاي؟ هلا we have homework. What was our homework? I want you guys to re-watch the video. Bring me a list of unfamiliar vocabulary words that you learned from the story with their meanings. الكلام لما ترجعوا تحضروا الفيديو هلا بس ابعث لكم اياه على رواق يعني بدي اياكم تكتبوا لي الكلام اللي لسه كانوا بالنسبة لكم انه these are still new words بس مش تجيبوا لي الكلام وخلص بدي اياكم تعطوني معانيهم كمان. Vocabulary words, unfamiliar vocabulary words that you learned from the story with their meaning.
أنا فاهمة إيش الموضوع بس إنه قصدك إنه الكلمات اللي إحنا مو يعني متعودين عليها ولا مو
الكلمات اللي مثلا بالنسبة لكم تعلمتوهم من الفيديو أو ما كنتوا عارفين معناها قبل. new words yes.
بس هو يعني الكونفرزيشن اليوم يعني هيك بسيط سمبل يعني وماشي في أكثر من كلمة أوكي بس إنه يعني
حينا بالبدايات بعدنا بشوش. And for the discussion question بس هذا مش بس بدي اياكم تناقشوا فيه بدي برضو اشي تسلموا لي اياه يكون مكتوب اقدر اقرا جوابكم كمان. Do you believe in superstitions? Are you superstitious? What superstitions are there in your culture? وقلنا نجهز للspelling و by the way هدول كلهم راح ارد ابعث لكم اياها. Spelling. These are the words that I will be asking you about at the beginning of the lecture next time. Superstitious, strict, dedication, nervous, confused, nightmare, overwhelmed, tough, cursed, unlucky. They are 10 sentences, okay?
What we do for this meaning? Okay, teacher, what we do about this meaning?
Spelling words?
No, what we do?
What?
ايش بدنا نعمل فيهم يعني؟ ايش
Okay. The spelling words, yes. هدول بس المطلوب منكم انه ايش؟ تدرسوهم تحفظوهم تعرفوا كتابتهم عشان المحاضرة الجاي we're going to have a quick quiz فيهم في عليه علامة إنه أنا راح زي كيف أملى أيام المدرسة بدي إياكم تكونوا عارفين تكتبوا الكلمات السبيلنج تكون صحيحة أوكي الكلمات مش راح يكونوا قدامكم أنا راح أحكي الكلمة you will spell it هذا عليها a grade عشان برضه I want us to improve our spelling أنا ملاحظة يعني هذا إنه أغلب الطلاب إنه لو نقول 98% عم بيواجهوا مشكلة مع السبيلنج فإنه شوي شوي بدنا نبلش إيش إنه نظبط هذا الإشي مع بعض كمان. And also just a quick little thing that was talked about in the video, Miss Collins, Hannah's teacher, told her about exam taking strategies. Can you guys summarize the exam taking strategies for me? إيش كانوا exam taking strategies اللي Miss Collins حكت عنهم؟ Good. Why do we read the questions first? من الفيديو وبرضه انتي فكرتك why do we read the questions first? Yes, good. To know what we're looking for. هلا بامتحان في توقيت صح؟ يعني you guys are timed. هلا الأفضل we read the questions first ليش؟ عشان لما أبلش أقرأ الباسج أنا بعرف على شو عم بدور. Manage your time meaning إيش يعني manage your time؟ If you get stuck on a question إذا علقتوا على السؤال لا تضلكم معلقين عليه. Skip it. روحوا اللي بعديه ارجعوا له. Don't waste time stuck on one question. Double check your work. كتير أمرات when we're taking an exam our nerves get the best of us أعصابنا بيغلبوا علينا ما بنركز منيح. So when you double check your work maybe when you double check راح تشوفوا السؤال تقولوا طيب أنا ليش ما جاوبته أنا هذا سهل بعرف جوابه أنا بس مجرد مثلا كنت متوترة I was in my head about it maybe. So always double check your work. Highlight important information. هلا سواء امتحان أو غيره when you're reading لما تكونوا تقرأوا أنا بحب أشوف الورقة مشطبة من أوله لآخره تكونوا حاطين لي highlights و underlining and circling certain words و notes على الجنب و your own comments إيش ما بدكم because when you write notes about what you're reading or you highlight and you're pointing out the important information what you're reading انتم مركزين اكتر بالاشي اللي عم تقرأوا وعم تفهموه اكتر لما تحللوها هيك وتكتبوا notes عليه و highlighting things and underlining etc يعني انتم عم تفهموا اكتر وعم تطلعوا عليه من اكتر من طريقة مش والله قرأناه مرة ويلا خلصت القصة next واكيد انت you know this يعني أنا أتوقع الدكاترة عندكم كانوا يقبلوا يشوفوا ورقة مش مكتب عليه. إنه أنا بتذكر I took a course with a lovely doctor. I believe it was Lama her name. فكان عندها مبدأ الستوري اللي بناخدها or let's say poetry أو إيش ما كان ما كان ترضى تشوف الورقة أبيض زي ما هي بس مجرد الكتابة لا بدها تشوف that you've highlighted things, that you've written notes, that you've pointed out meanings, you've identified literary devices. إنه فعليا أنا كنت ألاحظ when I do this I would truly understand more. يعني ليومك هذا أنا حافظ القصص بصم والشعر بصم اللي كنا ناخدهم مع بعض عندها عشان كنت أقرأه مرة ومرتين وثلاث وأربعة to highlight these things. Finally, don't panic when it comes to taking an exam. I've noticed maybe جامعات الأونلاين ماخدينه بأريحية أكتر بس بلاحظ هون إن in the academy when students come and take their exams they're shaking, they're very nervous. Even if it's a very simple exam, they get in their head about it. So I don't want that to happen to you guys. And I thought it was really cool that the exam taking strategies were pointed out in the video. حبيت إنهم they talked about this in the video. عشان حسيت إنه هذا الشيء برضو بيفيدكم انتو سواء عندي أو عند غيري in life in general. So that's about it for today. وبرضو راح أبعت لكم كل هذا الانفورميشن كمان مرة على الجروب لحتى يضل عندكم زائد السيلابس. And that is about it. يعطيكم العافية.
بس بدي أحكي لك إنه مرة كأنه حكيتي في موضوع إنه في دوسية بتكون
Yes. الدوسية إن شاء الله this week if not this week إحنا إيش اليوم؟ هلا ما أتوقع راح يكون جاهز قبل الخميس فإن شاء الله next week بيكون موجود.
إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. يعطيكم ألف عافية.
يعطيك
الله
العافية.
يعافيك.
حابة أستفسر استفسار بالنسبة للإكزام